This morning in our series, Pushing the Limits, we feature an especially brave runner taking part in this year's Running of the Bulls Festival in Spain. More than 2,000 people ran this morning in the famous and dangerous annual event in Pamplona. Well, it dates back more than 700 years when bulls were reared for fighting and ran through the city to reach the bull ring. Townspeople would jump in their path as a show of bravery. Now retired U.S. Army Major Ivan Castro is taking this high-risk tradition to a new level. Castro survived a deadly attack while serving in Iraq, and we've been following Castro's story for 5 years. We last saw him in 2016 as a part of Prince Harry's Invictus Games. And as Jonathan Vigliotti reports from Pamplona, he's redefining what it means to come back after injury.
We were among those who go running with the bulls earlier this morning, hence this traditional red and white uniform. We came all of this way to meet one man, Major Ivan Castro, who I think it's safe to say is unlike any other person to run down this street before.
A 1,000-pound enemy charging the front line. Writer Ernest Hemingway once compared Pamplona's running of the bulls to a battlefield. Which means for the first time since 2006, Major Ivan Castro, former U.S. Special Forces, went back to a war zone.
It is like a mission, and it is a battlefield for me. You know, I don't know where this thing is coming. I got to rely on the eyes of others.
Relying on the eyes of others because Ivan is about to run with the bulls blind.
Do people ever say, "You're blind, you're crazy for doing this"?
Yeah, I hear it all the time.
And what do you say to them?
You gotta live life on the edge, you know, and live to the fullest. And life is too short.
Ivan was deployed in Iraq in 2006 when his team came under a mortar attack. 2 of his brothers in arms were killed. The blast caused Ivan to lose complete vision in both eyes.
Not being able to deploy, not being able to jump out of planes no more the way I did before. I miss that. I miss that excitement, that adrenaline. And I think that every year I need something to do to stay focused, to train in order to feel alive, you know?
So he trained for marathons at first, then ultra marathons. He journeyed to the South Pole with Prince Harry, climbed Mount Kilimanjaro, and just finished the El Camino de Santiago, a 400-mile-long pilgrimage across Spain. He arrived just in time for Pamplona's San Fermin Festival, the week-long, non-stop celebration of life and death. For some, it's a coming of age. For others, a tested tradition. For Ivan, it's a second chance to outrun danger.
Running a marathon, you just put one foot in front of the other and don't quit, and eventually you'll cross the finish line. But I think the finish line is here, is not getting gored, you know.
And with the opening of the gates, the battle begins. He was swallowed by the frenzy. But as others tumbled like bowling pins, Ivan stood his ground.
Here we go!
He's guided through the darkness by his friends Colonel Fred Dumar and David Kaiser.
You can hear the bulls go by, like just swipe by you, and then you could hear the people as well as like the panic and fear, people just running in fear, in total fear. And being blind, you just don't know what's coming. Is that bull like right behind me, or is he 5 feet? Is he an inch?
We gotta go!
In the end, he escaped from the half-mile sprint uninjured.
Never ever did I thought I was gonna come run with the bulls.
Has this experience taught you something new about yourself?
There's nothing impossible.
It's still open, we can make it.
A soldier battling back and grabbing life by the horns.
The bull run will continue for the rest of the week, but Ivan says he's done pushing his limits and luck for now. He hopes his next challenge will take him all the way to the North Pole. For CBS This Morning, Jonathan Vigliotti, Pamplona.
Oh, wow, that's such a great story. I've met Ivan Castro twice, and the last time he just showed up at the Invictus Games when I was interviewing Prince Harry, and Prince Harry went over, gave him a big bear hug, and said, "Dude, why are you wearing a pink shirt?" Now, Ivan was not wearing a pink shirt, but he's blind, and the two chuckled, and I thought, how funny and you know what, Prince Harry has such a close, authentic relationship with wounded servicemen, and Ivan gives so much inspiration to other people who've been wounded that you can do anything. Look at him.
So you're not
awesome.
surprised to see him out there?
I am not.
Okay,
I just
Ivan.
think he is awesome. He is just an awesome guy.
Be careful, Jonathan Vigliotti, you too.